Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here, and God knows I don't know why I'm here. Beyond the fact that a long time ago, two people decided to have a very, very irresponsible night, and I'm paying for it for the rest of my life. And hello to you, Mr. Lab. So today I'm just gonna do another one of these things, derping and drawing, which will be either me running my mouth, talking to my dog, and doodling something in Paint 3D. Please don't bark, Ace. So, let's start out with, I'm going to, as usual, take a black and using my oil brush, and now, I actually like doing this regardless of if I'm going to have a light background, because there's some, if I'm going to do a lighter picture or darker one, because if I'm honest, colors, especially pale colors, just seem to show up better and not look as washed out on black. You know? You agree, don't you? Go lay down. Stop. What was I going to... No. So, I think I wanted, like I say, I want to do something... Excuse me. Sorry about that. Guess you need to go back outside, so... Anyway. I kind of don't want to draw an actual horizon line, so... I do want this purple to give me an idea of what I'm doing. So, just go up and down. I think I'm actually trying again to duplicate an older piece I made. Not 100%, but I just want to lay down some basic colors here. Because I think... And a little more pink. I mean, see what I mean? Like, black makes these bright colors show up something crazy. Let's see. What was I going to do? I got it. Okay, so... Nope, wrong spot. I actually did a very similar piece to this a few years back that I genuinely liked a lot, so I'm probably just gonna try to duplicate this, redo it for the video. Let's see. Okay, so let's go down here a little. And I think I want to do, yeah, this. I want to outline it. So, you know, what's been going on lately? Not too much. Like, I've been trying to branch into doing more games. I actually, earlier, because I wasn't sure how my system would handle it, decided to get a hold of the mortuary assistant demo and see how my system might handle it. Correct answer? It didn't. Gorgeous game. I would love to play it because it's like right up my alley. but probably never going to happen for the obvious reasons. Okay, so I'm going to want some browns here. Like I say, most of what I'm doing right now is trying to block off coloring areas. That's one of the things I do is I'd like to block off where I'm going to do something from first. So, you know. Okay. Alright. A little too thick there. Bring that down some. Now, most people probably thinking, you know, you're not as good as some of the other artists out there, and the answer is, of course not. I've seen some of the other artists out there in the YouTube art community. Those people are insanely good, and the fact that some of them have not, like, been, you know, picked, or, like, aren't, like, with full gallery openings all the time. I mean, honey, it means that somebody out there in the art community is either asleep at the wheel or they're on the take from certain people. Now, this is which I think we all know at least a couple of them who would probably be on the take. I really just want to draw this here. Only because I kind of just really like... Am I aware that there's probably an artist somewhere saying, I'm out of my mind here, and I have no idea what I'm doing? Yes. I'm like 90% sure some of them are going, what the frickin' hell do you think you're doing, you idiot? In fact, I could think of a couple. Now, but I'm one of those people who grew up with Bob Ross and The Joy of Painting, and I kind of got to a point where I was like, yeah, I don't really mind so much if what I do doesn't appeal to everyone. It makes me happy, and that's the most important part. Which is something I strongly believe is important. Now, let's see. Like, put some of these here. I mean, you know. Believe me, I am well aware that there are some people who would look at what I do and they are questioning if I'm on drugs. Trust me, I should know. I actually had former friends who specifically said my art was such trash, I should not do it. But, I mean, I stand by my opinion that if you are having fun with it and you're enjoying it, you know, what you're doing is making you happy, then who cares? I said some time ago that I was going to just stand by for that. So I'm going to now need some gray here. Drop the opacity some. It's mostly because I'm trying to bring some... Now, I do want this to be a little more happy, for lack of better words. But at the same time, I'm not exactly losing sleep if it ain't. A little more thickness, a little more opacity. I'm going to take some green here because I just want to add a little more color. So, a little green here towards the outer edges. We're going in, try to break up and soften out some of the dark. Not so much on this side. Maybe a little spickles of moss. Just a little bit. I did do a picture very similar to this some years ago. I was actually very fond of it. A little darkness here. In all honesty, I think that version came out much better, but that's also my opinion. A little more of this, a little less of this. Okay. Now, let's see. I definitely want some clouds, so thickness to about yay, and opacity down some, and let's see. Nice puppy cloud here. And okay, a little bit on the puppies. Okay, and now I definitely want to bring some dark back up here. Okay, that down. Now, I haven't really thought too hard about this beyond the original piece I made for this was I called it the Crater Lake, even though it wasn't based on anything real. It's just because the idea is what hit me. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Well, just like it seems like a good idea even now. Now, This is going to be like a lot hazier than the original I made, but that's perfectly good. So I'm going to bring that. That's going to be here. Okay. This more spray. Okay, so let's see this, and just bring a little of that pink. Okay, so I think I want to do this number. Let's see how this looks. Nope. Yeah, that's a little much. Okay. Excuse me 1 second, please. Sorry. The problems of living with family members, right? Okay. This literally looks like it just got pixelated to hell and back, so... And finally, a little more black. I kind of want this bottom half to be a little bit darker. Oh, not that dark. Bring that a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, it looks perfect from there, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's literally just me doing stupid, so. I'm gonna just finish this up here. As I do.